Faced with new challenges such as resource degradation and climate uncertainty, as well as rising direct and indirect water costs, industries must rethink their water management practices in order to maintain their production capacity and improve their economic, industrial, and environmental performances. As a specialist in water transition and digital transformation, Aquassay complements its on-site interventions with a Metaviseur dedicated to analysing overall water management performance. Developed over the last 10 years and already deployed in more than 20 countries, Aquassay has applied its secure solution to all industrial sectors to offer you an advanced, systematic and integrated analysis of your water management. Supply, water producers, uses, water as an ingredient and in finished products, energy uses for steam production and cooling, effluent collection and treatment, discharges into outlets. Each of these elements has its own functioning and constraints. However, they all interact and constitute the water cycle through the plant. The operation of one element affects the others. Therefore, the first challenge is to centralize the data produced by each of these functional units so that they can be studied and linked within a tool that allows them to be managed as a system. A second challenge is to have a solution that not only allows real-time operational decisions to be made, but also enables long-term historical data to be analysed and the system's responses to be studied. The third challenge is to have advanced computing capabilities to optimize the use of the large amounts of data and information collected. Beyond mathematical functions and process engineering principles, reliable historical data can, if necessary, be used to produce predictive and prescriptive models using artificial intelligence and then exploit them in real time. With the Metaviseur, Aquassay provides a tailor-made solution that allows you to understand how the system works, anticipate its evolution, and thus engage in a process of continuous improvement. Users can easily navigate from the systemic view to each subsystem to access detailed analysis, including indicators and trends. Then drill down to each component at will, for instance, to a real-time analysis of a production line's operation and trends. Users also have access to an analysis of each unit process, such as membrane filtration treatment, with advanced process engineering calculations to provide a diagnosis and trends in standardization parameters, facilitating the identification of faults and performance losses. In addition, the Metaviseur takes an integrated approach, analysing all aspects of operations, like detailed analyses of energy consumption, water-related or not, including modelling and prediction of consumption, as well as calculation of the differences between predictions and observations. The same applies to the monitoring of chemical reagents, with calculations of consumption and reserve autonomy, and to the continuous analysis of compliance for all monitored parameters. Furthermore, for each interface, users can choose past periods at will to study long-term phenomena and thus, for example, better understand the origin of deviations and incidents. This tailor-made solution closely aligns with your specific situation and the needs of each type of user. Centralizes all water-related data in real time, wherever they may be, as well as the operational information collected by your teams on a daily basis. The systemic analysis tracks the entire water cycle in your facilities and eases operators management, promoting overall economic, industrial, and environmental performance. This is all the more important, given that we now live in a world subject to climate and economic constraints and instability. In a context of essential water transition, Aquassay improves the water efficiency of sites and territories.